words of Burton C. Bell from Fear Factory, and this makes it probably my favorite song on the record. I remember, it wasn't last summer but the summer before, when we played on first on Sonosphere in UK and then at the Wacken Festival. And I of course I had known Fear Factory, and I really liked this song, and but it wasn't until Sonosphere Festival that we played there, and then we all stayed on the campsite, and next day Fear Factory was playing. It was like completely blown away. I totally loved the show. And then a week after that, or a few weeks after that, we were playing the Wacken Festival in Germany, and I met Burton backstage. We were just chatting, and we had a good time, and afterwards we stayed in touch. And at one point we were writing the song Up in Sweden, Where's the Blood, and it had this really aggressive singing in the chorus, which I actually used to do. It was kind of an experiment to see, you know, what different things we could do vocally. But you know, since the song was also lyrically about a second person involved, we were actually kind of soon imagining how like a male vocal would sound into that, and I was specifically imagining how Burton's vocals would sound into that. So yeah, we decided just, you know, to ask him, and we're so happy to hear that he liked to collaborate and put his vocals on the song. And we just gave him the song and the lyrics, and we said, you know, this is what we think you could do, but feel free to try whatever you want. And yeah, this is what he came up with. And I think especially, of course, he does his scream style vocals on the chorus, and he does them way better than I did. But in the verse he sings very mellow, and I think this is just like, it's a really cool. It sounds sexy. It's really nice. So yeah, I'm really proud of Where's the Blood as a song. Yeah, so next on the bill is Generation Me, and Generation Me is it's a more classic Delain song with the orchestrations going on there, and it is a song that we used to lyrically kind of mock, you know, the Facebook generation. And yeah, we you know, we're part of the generation ourselves as well, but it's just it's funny when you see how social media is anything but making people more social in a way. And I also think it's really strange to see how, I mean, that we as a band do some you know, self-branding, you know, that is maybe in a way kind of natural, but to see that everybody, like the 8-year-old kids, are like trying to figure out the best angle to photograph their face, and you know, creating this kind of super me online. It's just weird. It's, you know, it's not something that I will be like super passionate about to change, but it's good to mock it and not take it all too seriously, because, you know, we'll walk away with you. So yeah, we use this song to kind of make jokes about this whole I generation, and I like the way it turned out. And there's also like this really 80s guitar solo, key solo thing going on, which is also really cool when we play it live on stage. We're playing it already on this tour, so yeah, and it's working out live pretty well too. So yeah, more classical Delain song with a funny twist to it. As some people might know, we have worked with the Tripod production team, which consists out of Jacob Helner, who has worked with, you know, Rammstein, Apocalyptica, Clawfinger, and also Frederik Tomanders and Anders Wikström, and they really have worked from like with Scorpions to NSYNC to everything in between. So we had a really cool team up in Stockholm, and we've been working with them on also on when we had written the songs. We took them there and we rewritten them and seen, you know, which are the best points, are there any loose ends, and how can we best, you know, how can we best finish the songs, which songs are going to turn up on the album. And after we worked with them for some time, I think Frederick and Anders came with this idea they had, which was back then called Lost in Babylon. And you know, they said, you know, could this sound like a Delain song? And we're like, hell yeah! We started working on the song, and yeah, and it actually made it to the album, which is really cool. And I really like the way it turned out, even though it wasn't created like in the same time and place as the rest of the Delain songs. But I think, yeah, you know, the guys have done a great job on that one. I had great fun, like we're working the lyrics, and it's really heavy. It's one of the songs that we just start without an intro, get into the riff right away, and I really like that about it.